Hello, Blood Bowl fans, and welcome to the SideQuest Season 3 Invitational Week 3 match between the Badlands Browbeaters and the Raditz Rodents. I am Divvot, and I am joined by Aaramus. Not Aaramus, I am joined by Shane. Seven Tails, hello. Sorry, I'm all over the place.
You get it right one day.
I'm booking tickets at the same time, it's a pain. Oof. How are you?
I am grand, how are you, sir?
I am also quite good. How's your computer?
It's back together.
It's working
as far as I know.
Good.
So you get to hear my lovely sensual tones once again.
Okay.
So Underworld
versus Chaos.
Chaos.
Now, I don't think the Chaos have any journeymen this week. I'm going through and checking. They have. No, they have. They actually do have a journeyman Chaos warrior, I think. Yes. They have 4 Chaos warriors. Yes.
Well, they have 4 Chaos warriors?
Yeah, they got a journeyman Chaos warrior, which is interesting. I guess they have maximum beastmen? Question mark?
No, journeymen are always whoever your linemen are. So you must have bought another. Must have bought another Chaos Warrior, I guess? Question mark.
Did I just?
They have 4 in game, do they?
They have 4. They definitely have 4. Yeah, so I'm confused.
What it could be is what's the difference in team value? Luke. So the difference in team value is 130, right, which is enough to buy a Chaos Warrior mercenary. So you can use your money to buy mercenaries, which is what I assume he has done. Bit of a weird one because obviously, I think you have to buy the player at the end of the game, otherwise you don't keep them. I could be wrong. I don't often use mercenaries, to be honest. But yeah, obviously feels like he needs that extra strength against this primarily strength 2 team.
Okay, we're off.
We are.
We've got a quick stop for the rodents. We just select this right, and hopefully I'm good. I was trying to buy tickets for the college tomorrow and do all kinds of manner of shit at the same time. I think I can relax, watch a game of Blood Bowl after my beating that I just took. Go watch that after this. It's available immediately after this on our videos page. I
hear it's a hell of a good game.
It is, and we begin already with punching.
Marvellous, marvellous. I'm just loading in.
I tried to do a marvellous moment at the end.
Yes, we need it.
We need it.
So looking at the league, Underworld currently 5th.
What?
Oh.
A beastman is KO'd.
I've only just joined in. I need to fast forward to the current time.
I think a beastman, yes, a beastman was just KO'd by Vegeta now. Vegeta no. Surprised he made it across that painted line on the middle of the pitch, but he did it. Okay.
Reference to our GFI videos that everybody should definitely go watch.
You should go watch it, they're brilliant. YouTube.com/the procrastinauts.
Indeed. Oh, an injury?
An injury! Good. What's with this chaos?
I don't know what it is, but the chaos are suffering from
I'm going to call it
item, which is where your armor 8 doesn't actually work as armor 8.
I'm going to call it Jesse Cox syndrome, because if I remember rightly, when there was the Crendor League going on and Jesse played Chaos, he got put in a very similar situation where everything was just dying.
Well, last season I played human linemen only. They also have armor 8, but it didn't damn well feel like it, I tell you. So, yeah, these Chaos have not, for a Banshee team, they've not had much luck.
They've not had a lot of bash go their way, really. No.
Well, a team that kind of relies on the bash, they've been out-bashed in all the wrong ways.
The poor Chaos. Oh my god, yes, the reason they have a Chaos Warrior, they must have Beastmen, because they've got a Beastman in the box as well. Maybe if you hit your limit on the number of Beastmen you're allowed to have on your team, right?
You can have 16 Beastmen because they are the Chaos's linesmen. But the one Chaos Warrior is a loner, so he must be a mercenary.
He must be a mercenary.
The only logical explanation. To check with him during half time or something. But yeah, interesting that he feels that he needs that extra strength. So looking at the level ups, Vegeta, yes, Skaven Blitzer has Mighty Blow, which is quite tasty.
As does Vegeta now.
As does the
Vegeta
God.
bros both have Mighty Blow.
That's not great.
That's it. I'm going to get rid of those for now because we don't. The Mighty Blow.
And the Chaos, I am aware, have not had any luck and haven't got anything leveled up yet.
No, they are on nothing. The only skill we see above our head is that loner.
So yeah, that Mighty Blow could really come into effect here because although the Chaos Warriors,
I mean, it already has.
Yeah, against these beasts.
Already got a KO and an injury, right?
I don't know if that was from the Blitzers themselves.
I'm pretty sure it was because Vegeta is on 10 SPP now. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, these Skaven Blitzers do work. The problem with them is that they do tend to become targets because of that. But,
they are squishy boys still.
But they do have block, which block and Mighty Blow against the Chaos is going to be pretty tasty.
Tasty, yeah. We got like a bit of blood, don't we, in the morning, yeah. I said that last time with Marv and he just went dead silent. It was beautiful. I went, we got like a bit of blood in the morning and then it was just dead silent for like 3 seconds.
Quietly shaking his head.
Wait, couldn't, maybe. Maybe he was distracted. Maybe he should tweet this game out if he's here.
Chaos isn't playing very aggressively. They're sort of screening at the moment, which is a bit interesting because...
I mean, are you surprised?
Well,
with how Alex has had his season go?
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but in this situation, you've got 4 players kind of caging up the ball. So you've got the numbers and the strength advantage. I would be sort of marking up as many of their players and trying to get the damage because you don't want to be down.
No.
You can't afford to be down, and he already is. So he needs to be trying to do as much damage as he can, really.
There are a couple of gobbos on the line.
Yeah, the big ones, the big targets are the Skaven linemen, actually, because they don't really have any survival skills and they're only armor 7.
Yeah.
They're your easy first targets to get a number advantage. And the throwers as well, of which Aaramus has 2 of.
Yes.
So there's a lineman and 2 throwers there.
Will we be seeing a flying gobbo?
We've had a disappointing lack of it this season so far.
I know.
But I hope so.
Oh, he re-rolled the really stupid. And got it. So he passed the loner roll.
Interesting.
Damn. That one, real quick.
Seems like a bit of an odd choice from Aaramus. He tends to be sort of quite a wise player and doesn't sort of waste his rerolls and stuff.
Aaramus the wise.
He's got 4 rerolls.
Yeah.
And it is turn 2, so better to use it.
Mighty Blow. Getting a stun. I think that's how Mighty Blow works, right?
Yes, it adds 1 to either the armor break or the injury roll, depending on whether you needed it or not.
It just doesn't. It hasn't popped up in the skill thing.
No, so it would have been. By the looks of it, it was on the injury, but it didn't make a difference really.
Yeah.
It just made it more of a stun.
Does it apply on both downs?
It applies on any time you block a person and knock them over.
Okay.
Except for like wrestle, which doesn't count.
Wrestle.
Knocking down.
Nah, you just wrestle.
One of the most underrated skills in the game, I feel, especially by new players.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Bazza.
I'm really thinking of starting a podcast about all the unused skills in Blood Bowl. There are so many great skills that people just seem to avoid.
I'm not avoiding any skills so far. I just got to get the basics down. I got to get block on all my Sauruses.
That's the other thing, is everybody's like, oh, I need to get block and dodge. No, there are so many other better skills.
Right, but I need block on my Sauruses. Like, let's be real.
Yes.
I need block on Sauruses. But my skinks, if they level up to level 3, that's when fun shit's going to start happening. Unless they roll like a 10 or 11, I can get movement allowance.
I like going for the crazy stuff straight away. Like, my blitzers leveled up, and I gave them Nerves of Steel. Like, I should have given them dodge, but Nerves of Steel is far more fun.
Like on the Camry that decided to get Nerves of Steel for some reason.
That was a brave decision for the Camry. Anyway, back to the game. Trying to take out these blitzers.
I mean, right now, Chaos was just running around in the backfield. It wasn't that interesting.
This is true.
But now the punching will have to happen. So
Oh, potentially one of the goblins now. Here we go.
Please injure him. Yes.
Stun by the looks of it.
Yeah, just a stun.
It's a shame, but better than nothing, I suppose.
Popo is stunned. Why has he got 3 exclamation marks?
Because you have to yell his name. Popo! How you have to say that.
Okay. Understood. I will from now on always refer to him as Popo. Aaramus just pushing this Chaos Warrior back every turn. 3 blocks, 3 pushes.
I think this is a great plan though from Alex here to mark this troll with this loner who he doesn't obviously care about.
Yeah.
And the troll can't really do anything until he knocks him down.
Push me and then just touch me so I can get my satisfaction. I'm saying it, it'll be fine.
This is a brave decision.
Ooh, that is, especially with these horned beastmen waiting.
Now I was looking at what other teams would be good for doing a lineman only team, and I came to the conclusion that beastmen are the best because horns is such an invaluable skill.
The gobbo fell over. Well, he's got to re-roll it, right? Yeah. Will he make it again? He makes it. He gets 2. Oof. I think you are again, yes. So, just leave any reactions for like a second, and then it'll be fine.
Try not to react to the stuff.
The player dies, nothing. Just don't do anything.
Deadpan. Just try fast forward in the replay thing.
I am. I'm clicking it. I'm clicking it.
Spam it. It's really annoying. It's so bad.
I'm spamming the living crap out of it.
Wow. So Goblin's just done a heck of a dodge.
That was a dodge, stunty dodge, stunty dodge.
So, whilst this was a bold move, all the key players are marked here.
Yeah.
For Alex. So he's going to have to make a dodge roll here.
The only guy not marked is Harmlet the Harsh, and he can't get there.
Yeah, he can't get to the ball carrier, but thing is, yes, the Chaos going to have to make a dodge, but they do have a reroll, and he can singly blitz.
I have a question for you, and the answer is of vital importance. You have Harmlet the Harsh, right? What's the name of the Chaos Warrior that's 3 squares to his left?
Montague.
There you go, he did it. We got the gur.
Living memes. Anyway.
It's Marv's fault. It's a marvellous moment that we now can all share with each other. Montague.
So I'm not sure what Alex is going to do here, to be honest.
No.
There isn't particularly...
He just has to make a dodge, that's it. The only real option.
I think the Torn Snout is going to be the one that he's going to have to dodge. He's going to have to dodge him out and blitz the ball carrier on the side.
Well, he can do it with either side.
No, the problem is if he blitzes with... Is it Titan Noir the Butte? I
think so. Titanoir.
If he blitzes the ball carrier... the ball carrier gets assists from the guys either side of him, depending on where he blitzes from.
That is true.
Whereas if he blitzes with the other guy, the Butte cancels out the Space Duck's assist, so he can get a 2-die on the ball carrier with Torn Snout. So that's the play.
Yes. In the meantime, though, he's just making the normal blocks.
Yeah, and this kind of surprises me because if he fails one of them, he could waste his reroll. Feel like you've got to get the ball carrier at this stage because he's within scoring distance comfortably. You've got to.
You've got to try for.
Yeah, he's got to try and dislodge this ball. Let's see if he notices.
It's what I mean. I doubt he's going to block the troll. So let's see what happens.
See, that's the other thing as well, is if he blitzes from the top left corner, if you're looking from the Underworld side, if he blitzes from that angle, you can blitz it into the Chaos Warrior, who can then do at least a single die block. Ooh, okay, that was
a play.
That was the thing that happened.
Here we go again, and he failed it. He got the loader reroll as well.
He got the reroll, but it was a 4. It was a -4 to the dodge, so it was a 6+, which was a particularly brave move considering he had 2 beastmen that could do stuff. I can see what he was going for. He was trying to cancel out all those tackle zones, so he obviously didn't see the 1 2-die blitz that he could get.
Yeah, and now it's just an easy walk to the finish line for Destructo Disc.
It's whether Aaramus is going to try and do some more damage or not, but I don't think there's much he can do particularly, unless he.
That's. He's wait. No.
I'm wondering if that's going to be a strong goblin.
He can't. No. Why did? Oh, he moved him there for the dumb teammate.
Really
KO.
Nice. Maximising his use of Mighty Blow there.
Yes.
And if you notice, he seems to be targeting the Beastmen.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Chaos Warriors are just as good at scoring because they're Agility 3, which is very good for a Strength 4 piece.
Yes.
But there's only so much you can do with 4 of them.
Are you gonna run it in?
Ooh, he's gonna stall it.
Oh. I'm not surprised.
You can get punished quite harsh for the stall. In a recent game between Chaos Dwarves and Orcs, the Chaos Dwarves attempted to stall and suffered for it. I think it turned out all right in the end, but yes, it's always a risk.
Also, Marv mentioning me in Discord with the message "Grr," so thanks, Marv. Thanks for that. Meme will never die. That's our meme.
Oh, and it becomes a game of double ones.
Oh,
maybe he felt a bit bad.
He's KO. Gubbs Mackenzie is KO'd. So the box on the Beast of the Chaos side already has 3 players as opposed to the 1.
And the Underworld do have a sub. So.
They do. And again, both sides have 1 sub.
Now, you can get a 2-die block on the ball carrier here, but it is going to require 2 go for it and 2 dodges. So it's a bit of a risky play here.
Oh, I'm yawning, I apologise.
How rude.
I know, I'm not, I mean, I am a bit tired. I was up at 6 AM, so. I'm allowed to yawn a little.
So.
I
think Alex's play here just has to be pressure the ball so that he has to score next turn and try and do as much damage in the meantime.
Yeah, otherwise that troll's just going to hop from player to player punching all the beastmen. There's no reason he shouldn't.
You've got to force him to want to score. But I think stopping this is very unlikely. So your best bet is to just punch. Aaramus has got 3 rats, lineman, thrower, and another lineman, all within punching range of a lot of Chaos players.
Yeah.
And those are all Armour 7 players with no survivable skills. So that is just a target.
Does he want to get punched more than he wants to score? It's like, tough question.
Yeah. Oh, well, it begins.
That's a double down. And just a stun.
Alas, just a stun.
Just a stun.
That's the armor breaks that you need, you know, it's...
K-Co, fuck yourself. That's a name.
Oh. It's another reroll gun there.
Interesting. Gone to 1. But it's on turn 5 and not turn 2. Sad face. Look, I'm fresh out of that match. It's good. Oh.
I can hear the bitterness in your voice still. Oh.
That's both down. KO, the space duck. I don't get that one. Aren't all these players named after like Dragon Ball characters?
They're all named after references from the Dragon Ball Z abridged series.
Oh, I don't know Space Duck.
Jokes. So they're all jokes on that, as opposed to being actual characters.
So I've not watched Dragon Ball Z Bridge because I've not watched Dragon Ball.
You should watch Dragon Ball Z Bridge even if you haven't, because it's hilarious.
But I won't understand what's happening.
No, it tells the story. It just tells the story with more jokes.
Well, I know they're in part 60.
It's much better than the original series, in my opinion. But
is he going to reroll the really stupid? He's not. In he scores.
Just going to score.
1-0.
Strong start this time. They are 5th in the league.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to update the score.
It's almost like a professional stream.
There we go. As opposed to the last time I streamed. And I didn't update the score.
So the Chaos is still 2 men down.
Yes. Who got up? One Beastman got up.
But I think the strength is evened out now, because of the sheer amount of Goblin players on the opposing side. I think the Beastmen still have the bash superiority.
Yeah, with the warriors. Bash, especially with that 4th warrior, I guess was a merc. I believe that was the space stuff. I don't understand the joke, but okay. I know they're on like part 60 right now.
In a couple of weeks, you'll understand it, and we'll be like, you've watched it.
Can someone explain to me, probably Bazza, because he's in chat, what's such a big deal about part 60 and why it's like in 3 parts? What episode 60 is in 3 parts?
Of the season.
Oh,
the finale
okay.
of the season. All of the finales are in 3 parts.
Okay.
So episode 10, 20, and 30. 10, 30, and 60 are all in 3 parts.
Okay, interesting.
But you should definitely watch it from the start. They're not very long episodes.
I will. Although
yeah, so you'll come back in a couple of weeks, you'll be like, I get all of these jokes now.
I'm very sad that I had to think about the fact that there's only 2 more episodes of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged left. Like, that's it.
Yeah, so we rewatched that the other day.
There's
it's still
only
going to
2.
take them like a year and a half to come out, so it's fine.
That is true. We've got 1. Well, if they stay on schedule, we'll have 1 this year and 1 next year.
It's all good. Now, notice, this is something I've never really sort of thought about. I haven't played Underworld much myself.
Kick off.
Ooh, a rock.
Falcon Dave Sayish suffers an injury.
It's alright.
So his journeyman came in to get a rock thrown at him.
Clearly the fans aren't happy bringing in outside players.
All right on the line.
But, yeah, putting goblins on the line. Kind of counterintuitive because they're weak and they can't really do much, but they're much more survivable than the Skaven are. And your Skaven are kind of your key players when it comes to sort of running around because of their high movement. So it's a very smart play here because you just get these kind of results where you can't do anything to them, these goblins. And they're so expendable and so cheap that you could afford to sacrifice a couple on the line.
Indeed. Put the goblins on the line.
A bit of a topple.
It'll be interesting to see in week 11, the last match, if he puts the goblins on the line against me.
I think against you it will be fine. Against the dwarves, not so much.
Not so much.
Yeah, he might. I think this Underworld team is going to struggle late season when they come up against the dwarves, but we'll see. Oh, Divvot getting an injury here.
Will Vegeta stay alive? He will.
Now 4 turns is plenty of time to score, but you can't really dilly-dally, even as a Chaos team. With 6 movement, it will still take you from that position a good 3 turns with going for it, I'd imagine.
We're going for it, yeah, because he's got to go back a space as well, get over there, pick it up, and then start legging it upfield.
So basically, he needs to be moving his full movement pretty much every turn.
Yeah.
And then potentially a couple of going for it's on top. So, yeah, he's going to have to really get a move on here. Save his rerolls for the pickup. His last one.
Gets the pickup.
It's weird having to time myself a good second later to what happens.
I mean, it's you were when you said didn't need it. That was perfect. So
I know that's the timing. I had to hold my breath for a second to get that.
Well, I appreciate the effort, the extra effort you're putting in.
You can hire me at Seven-Tailed Gaming.
Don't hire him.
Rude.
Look, don't hire him because we need him. He's got work to do. He's got 2 more videos to make. And week 3's nearly over, so he's going to have 2 more videos to make.
I have so many videos to make.
I have so many videos to make. As are saying, no, hire Marv, Div, Ara, and myself instead.
How rude.
We'll work for a quarter of what you would have paid Shane.
I know who I'm going to sack now. I know who's getting sacked first.
Well, Bazza, was a good run. Oh, punchy. You know, really stupid.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Does that work on a diagonal?
You mean does it? Yes, as long as you're adjacent to the player. So any of the 8 orthogonal squares around them.
Well, that's no way to talk about Aaramus behind his back, says Bazza.
Quick, he's not in stream, make fun of him. I'm surprised at the lack of fouls, actually, although I don't think the Underworlders need it.
I did a foul in my game, I should mention. My player got sent off, and this was turn 5 or 6. It was in the first half.
With goblins being so cheap, they're the perfect player to foul with. Because you're really not losing much if you lose a goblin, especially if you get some assists. See what he does here?
You're yawning now.
I am, it's your fault.
Not my fault.
Made me tired.
Nope. Not how it works.
Oh.
He failed the dodge. And will lie on his back, wondering.
Living up to his name, Mr. Aaramus, also known as Mr. Double One. Everything he seems to do in the game relies on him rolling double ones.
What was the name of the gobbo that fell on the floor?
Popo.
Thank you. Why should I say it when I can make other people say it?
I'm just oh, what are they called? Oh, my brain. Like a VFX board where you just a soundboard. That's it. I'm just a soundboard now.
Yeah, you turned into my personal soundboard. Oh, is he gonna
the game?
He's gonna block against the troll? Like he's surrounding him.
He has the opportunity to.
If he blitzes
last turn as well.
If he blitzes with the Beastman, I think it will be a 2-die.
I think with the Chaos Warrior alone, it'll be a 2-die.
Well, he's moved him.
The middle one.
Yeah, the middle one he just moved there. Pretty sure.
Ah. The ring around him hasn't updated for me, so it's still white.
Yeah, it's because he's not clicked onto the next player.
I mean, as much as hitting that troll seems good, he's got to move this ball up the field. He's got to clear a path. That should be his priority. Let's see what he does. Having a bit of a think. Not long left in this turn.
No, 40 seconds.
Go for a blitz.
Blitzy blue. Going to run up.
This is a wise choice because he can clear out both these players now. Potentially.
And
Armor 7. Not helping.
KO! Garlic gun. Into the box with you. Oh, you should watch that game with me and Marv stream. I actually went full out and got the Scott Pilgrim sound effect. So,
mate, I love Scott Pilgrim. You don't know how much.
I used it like for 5 or 6 KOs and then just stopped.
Okay, this is an issue.
Oh.
And he suffers more for it.
Oberyn Fairy Slayer is stunned. So I'm pretty sure I convinced Alex not to sell that player because it's the one who lost 1 strength. But his name's Fairy Slayer. It just works. He's the Fairy Slayer because he's the weak one. Works perfectly.
I take offense to that, sir. Fairies everywhere.
Like I said, fairies, not furries.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Look, you're a 7-tailed wolf. Now, what kind of tail? That's up for debate. But you know.
So yeah.
Yes.
Alex has got to make some moves now.
He does. He's got 2 turns. I don't think he can make it.
He can make it in 2 turns so long as these 2 beastmen don't get knocked down. But he's going to have to make a pass.
He'll have to pass to do that. Torn Snout is stunned. Sorry, Karen.
Yes, the Buttes might have to do some dodges, make a run for it. And he's got no rerolls either, so he's going to have to put his fate in Nuffle's hands.
Nuffle's hands. You're yawning again, aren't you?
No. Been a long day. Oh. And I think that sums up the dice luck difference between these 2 players so far.
But in the league, I think.
Alex has not had a good time with it.
I think when you make a team in the league, the game's it gives you a random number between 1 and 100. Or 1 in 10,000 or something. And then the higher the number, closest to 10,000, the better your dice rolls will be.
Does make me wonder sometimes, I'm not going to lie.
Or do you reckon Nuffle's just a vengeful gun?
I think Nuffle's just fickle. And that is the beauty of it.
You know the problem? We haven't got any stadium upgrades yet, so no one's built a shrine to Nuffle.
That's true. I I think stadium upgrades are technically banned.
They are,
in
but
this league.
you know,
but for the joke.
For the joke. For the joke.
Well, I think there's only really one play here, but I'm not sure it's one he's going to want to take.
Oh. You just have to stand up with Nickish, pick up the ball, run upfield as much as he can, pass it to one of the two beastmen stood waiting, run him upfield, leave him basically open.
Pretty much.
Stadium upgrades are banned, full stop, says Jay Bazza. I like how the one of the administrators is like, it's banned, full stop, and the guy who actually runs the league is like, I think they're banned.
Yeah, I think I banned them.
I mean, you're the one who runs it, it's your choice. It's your choice. Oh, yes, Destructo Disc got a level up. Oh, speaking of Destructo Disc getting a level up, he's dead! Oh no!
That's the thing that happened.
I assume Apothecary, right? Yeah, Apothecary. He's just injured. The injury is miss next game. Oof.
That's a good save though, because that thrower had leveled up.
It's a lot better for him to be missing the next game than dead.
This is true. But now this is a bit of a dangerous place because he's got two blitzers he's going to want to keep alive, and they are both very much more at risk of dying now.
I've never played the tabletop version of this, right? What the fuck is the point he dies? Because it's not a D4, because it has a number 7 on it. It looks like a D4.
You have a D8 and you have a D16.
Why does the D8 not look like a D8 then? It looks like a D4 because it's a triangle.
Oh, there is a D4 as well, I believe.
Yeah, but why is the... Oh, it's cyanide, apparently. Okay, thanks, Basil. That makes sense. Who got that punch? So Tobias Belch. Or Belch.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean in the feed?
Yes.
It's
cyanide, says Basil.
Because cyanide.
Oh, yes. Well, that's the end of that.
Yeah, and Alex's mistake there was not running up his 3 beastmen,
and
just
now,
in case.
Aaramus can score.
And I think he's going to do a bit more bashing first. But
bash first, then go for the score. So this could be 2-0 up at the half for the Rodents.
And this pretty much sums up why Underworld are 5th currently. And if they win this game, they will go up into 2nd.
No, not 2nd.
Aaramus is a good player.
He's not scoring.
Greed is good, ladies and gentlemen, and that is why you don't.
Also, Skurgafor, I think, actually was the one who got that, because he's got a level already now as well.
Fortunately, Alex didn't put a beastman in scoring range, so there's
no
agreed. Second goal here.
Well, literally all he has to do is figure out who he wants to punch, because that's all he can do. If I were him, I'd definitely blitz Vegeta, yes, with one of his beastmen. Little green guy. Gonna get punched. Eventually he'll get punched.
Alas, nothing.
There we go. Nothing happens.
I think a potentially good play here could be, a bit risky mind, would be to blitz Montague into the goblin next to him. Alas, he won't do this.
Nope. Never mind.
Big Chaos Warrior.
Push. But he'll be able to put the punch Vegeta, yes. Yes, he could foul Vegeta now.
Get as many people next to him, because that's a key player. Blitzer with Mighty Blow is a scary player. It's almost worth risking a beastman if you can get 3 or 4 assists. Oh. Ho-ho!
KO! You know, you were talking about interesting skills earlier. I think I know what I might get in my Croxagore next time.
Go on.
Multi-block.
Multi-block's an interesting skill. It's very niche. But against these strength 2 teams, potentially very useful. Yeah,
I would just be like, okay, you're getting punched and you're getting punched.
It's particularly useful if he's next to a player with guard, because obviously you get the assists.
Yes, that's what I want them. I usually go If I'm lucky, I'll get guard on my Sauruses as well. So we block, then guard. So everyone is guarded. It's crazy. But if not that, then I don't know what. Maybe stand firm.
The only thing I'm not sure on is because the crop score is it really stupid or wild animal or
Bonehead?
Which one he has? Is it bonehead?
Yeah, it's just bonehead.
I think you only make the one roll for it as well. You don't have to roll per block because it's just the roll at the beginning of an action. So
we're getting ahead of ourselves here, and it's not. This is not. This is not who's playing. I'm just. Oh, well, that's the other half.
Yeah.
So it's 1-0.
I think that's expected.
And I'm pretty sure the rodents are now going to be receiving.
And the Chaos are in trouble because all of the Goblins players, all of the Underworld players got up.
They just got up, yes.
So
that ninja there. His beastman, at least on the plus side, his beastman came back. So I'm pretty sure they're both up to 11.
I imagine he's up to.
He had
10?
a sub, remember?
Oh, did the Chaos have a sub?
The Chaos had a sub. So I'm pretty sure they're both back up to 11 players.
Oh, marvellous. Okay.
Oh no, it's Chaos are receiving again.
Yes, because the Underworld received first and then they scored.
Oh, so yes, sorry, my bad.
Received. So, yeah, 1-0 expected, I suppose, from the Underworld to have scored once. So, can Alex return the favour and draw this up, perhaps? The Chaos lead the points. They are currently on 1 point in the league after 2 games, a draw and loss. They could use these points.
There's nothing wrong with a draw.
There's nothing wrong with the draw.
Raditz Rodents set up another legal defence. Will they? Will they move? Will they change? He's going to change out his troll. Interesting.
It is a bit of an interesting one. But I think what he's done that because the ball is so close to the line that he could potentially blitz his troll into a more advantageous position as opposed to just being stuck amongst all these players. Problem
is, all his gobos get knocked out or stunned. He's not going to have anyone to help him with the really stupid without moving a player up.
No, that's true.
Basically wastes another player's turn because they'd have to go stand next to the troll, hold his hand and tell him he's a special boy so that he actually does his job.
But all he needs is something like that to happen.
Oh, that was perfectly timed. You've got this down pat. Well,
and here's the joy of mercenaries. Not worth their weight in salt for that reason. You can't rely on them to be doing so.
He is stunned.
And that's why he probably should have blocked with his non-loner.
Yes.
Warrior, and I imagine he's probably kicking himself.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Like when I was making blocks with my Sauruses, I was like, I had to keep track to myself, like, where is the one with block? Where is the one with block? Just so I knew who I could do the risky stuff with.
And that's the joy of having those icons above.
Oh.
And the Chaos.
Another injury for Weird Snug. No long-term effect. Apparently, the Chaos team is the Farmer SPP team. Not the Gobos.
Yeah, surprisingly. As are Chaos Dwarves, according to the last game as well.
Yes, I mean, hopefully, I think I have these 2 teams in a row. I think I have the Chaos Dwarves than the Chaos. I think. So that'll be interesting.
So you'll have a lot of SPP by the end of it.
Hopefully. Or, because I'm playing Lizardmen, and it's me playing them, that's the game it turns around for both of them, and all my players die.
We can hope.
No, we cannot hope. No one wants look. I know you don't like me because I ban Lizardmen and playing them, but no one wants another player's team to their season just be over. That's no fun.
This is a bad position for the Chaos because
it is, yes.
The Underworld can
sneak around again.
Yeah.
You reckon Aara's kicking it short on purpose, or he's just putting it in the middle and hoping it goes somewhere?
He'll be putting it in the middle, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's generally unwise to position the ball anywhere bar the middle unless you have the kick skill.
Yes.
Ooh.
Picks it up.
Is he going to go for the pass as well?
Gonna pass it back. The garlic gun. He makes the pass.
Oh.
No, he doesn't.
He fails the catch.
Double ones.
But that's a surprisingly sensible move because even though it's a turnover, there was not much else he could do that turn. Really. And he's just put the ball further away from all those backline beastmen. So now that it's a bit trickier to get the ball, whereas before Alex could have just blitzed that one guy.
Yeah.
And potentially got the ball back. So, interesting play there.
Yeah, Baz just put in the chat. I'm not quite sure what that means, but that's what he put in.
I think that's his impression of a touchdown.
Turnover noise. But that's just like, blah.
I'll have to get him to do an impression of it and we can replace it in the streams.
Cool. I mean, that would require expert timing, but sure.
We will never do that.
No, we won't.
It's all right. I'm a second ahead, apparently. It's fine.
Yeah.
Well, this pretty much sums up the Chaos's run so far in the league.
I feel sorry for Alex. He's not going to play ever again.
No, Nuffle is really not happy with him. When he played against me last week, he got 3 or 4 dub skulls, which is just unfortunate.
Double skulls are not a good time. But that's not bad. Oh, those gobos are making grass angels.
He's not getting any injuries, though. These gobos obviously put him some extra armor this morning.
I mean, he did get 1 on Destructo Disc, which is an important one.
But that's it. Considering how much bash the Chaos has suffered.
Oh, apparently it's not. It's the X Factor / British Got Talent judges X noise. Like,
I'm almost disappointed that he watches that show.
I mean, I haven't watched it in years, but I still know the noise. I watched like the first season of both because that's just like, ooh, but then you're like, oh, it's trash. No, I replace that. The only good part of both are watching the idiots who don't know what they're doing. People like the people who can't sing.
Much like watching this game.
Yes, this is a perfect example. We should audition for Britain's Got Talent. We just sit there. We just bring out 2 computers, sit there and play Blood Bowl for an hour.
I'm more than aware that I have no talent. I don't use 4 people pushing buzzers to acknowledge this.
They have 5 buzzers now.
Oh, good lord.
They have a golden buzzer.
Buzzer inflation.
If you press if the golden buzzer gets pressed, then you immediately go to like the finals or something.
Regrettably, I'm aware.
Oh.
Oh, well, he's just positioned himself so he can knock out this troll.
And it's going to go through.
So, potential Chaos Warrior pickup here, which could be quite handy.
Troll is on the ground.
Best place for him to be, because even more difficult for him to get up. Or for it to be useful. Well, there are worse places the ball can land, I have to say.
That's not bad.
Now, this is where the Underworld late season are going to be scary because they can get mutations and they can get things like Big Hand, which ignore tackle zones for picking up the ball, which would make that effortless.
Yeah,
for
just Gobbo runs in, picks it up with his massive hand and leaves.
Yep.
Or even a skate.
So far, not the case.
And punch to the face and he's injured. Good God. Badly hurt. On the plus side, although the Chaos is getting injured a lot, like over the 3 games, they've got injured a lot. It's mostly been badly hurt. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I suppose always look on the bright side of death. Could be worse.
Always look on the bright side of death.
Indeed.
I'm not going to whistle into the microphone because that would be horrible.
Definitely going to have to introduce a new stat of punching bag of the season to see which team got the most injuries.
I'm pretty sure there's a stat for that.
There is in the game, but we'll put one on the website, I think, because...
Might check it out after the match. Go have a look at who had the best punching bag.
Definitely Chaos.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think he does it by player though, in game, rather than by team.
But if the top 3 are all Chaos, that'd be interesting. Oh, he gets it up with his sure hands. Ends the turn.
He ended it there.
Yeah, I was like, oh, the turn's over. What?
I wonder if that was running out of time. I didn't notice it.
I didn't hear it. No.
Thought he would have dodged away from that, but maybe. I suppose holding it is better than not. To be fair, but he probably will get punched now.
I'll wait a few hours for the game server up to update. Hours? Really? It takes hours? I thought it would just happen once the match is verified.
No, it's the Hall of Fame stuff and that is very
cyanide.
Indeed.
Cyanide. I mean, I'll have a look anyway because I'm curious, but oh, cyanide.
So 6 turns left for the Chaos to score. Plenty of time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 6. I meant 12 overall.
12 turns. Well, 11 turns gone. Well, 10 turns gone. 6 turns remaining.
No, not 10 turns gone. 20 turns gone. 10 on each side.
In a minute.
That'll sack me. Who's going to do all the streaming?
I said slap you.
Oh, slap me. You can't do that. You're miles away.
Challenge accepted.
That's fine by me. I know where you live.
That's terrifying. So that's not quite what he wanted.
No, but I mean,
could be worse. Could be going down again.
Back you fiend. Back you fiend. There was a bit when I was playing against in my game where I just pushed a mummy up the field for I think 5 or 6 turns in a row. Maybe less than that, but I just kept pushing his mummy back forever. Crazy. Oh.
Well.
Reroll, and you'll have none left. Reroll, and you'll have none left.
Keeping his reroll. I think that's the right decision to make in this situation.
Definitely.
A very unfortunate one.
More double skulls. Clearly, he's not been sacrificing the lambs to Nuffle.
Clearly not.
Yeah. What can you do? Some people just don't have ample access to lamb blood. When I work at Tesco, I can just get the kidneys. I'm good.
It's almost like you've put thought into this. It's quite concerning.
I mean, I literally just made that up now. I'm quite good at that. I mean, what do you think this blood on the end of my cursor is? Oh, look in the VC channel, did we post the top 20 punching bags for you? Thank you. That gives me something to talk about. Well, you know, chaos being knocked over. Okay, so actually the top punching bag right now is Popo. On the Raditz Rodents. And then it's Rambunctious Randy.
Now, I might be mistaken, but I believe the punching bag is... is it the most times they've had their armor broken?
I think so. And looking at this, there's not... The top 20 don't have a single Badlands Browbeaters on it.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
I think it's because they've all been injured.
And also...
They haven't been blocked very much.
That's 3 games to 2 games, probably. Well,
I assume you're watching this from the Chaos's view, by the way. This second half.
Oh, should I be the other way around?
Well, I was just double checking with you, but the Chaos received. So
yeah, I'm like, oh, Vegeta, no!
Oh, was it a stat break?
Miss next game.
That's gonna be fortunate for whoever's playing.
So, Destructo Disc and Vegeta no are both out next game.
In true fashion, Aaramus has written in chat, Vegeta, no! The appropriate response. So, yeah.
Wait, in chat?
Discord chat.
Oh, okay. Because in stream chat, it's just Bazza chatting, no one else. Who's the Raditz Rodents' next opponent?
The Barbarians, the Kislev team.
Oh, Marv might win a game!
Don't say it like that.
No, but like, Marv might win a game. Everyone loves Marv once you've played him.
Yeah. I mean, the goblins, the Underworld do have the luxury of subs. They also have the luxury of cheap players. So, might not be a problem, but missing a key blitzer there. Oh, Alex, this is just not your...
You're going to reroll it, boy?
It's a tough call.
You're going to reroll. He takes it. Both players will fall down and lie on their asses.
Not sure whether that was the right call because Aaramus is going to be very close to getting a second touchdown.
It wasn't a bad call, he's just unlucky. But I think Aaramus is definitely going to get...
The problem is there's nothing he can do now, really. Yeah. So I feel like Alex is going to really struggle to get anyone close to blitzing the ball here.
Stun, yep.
Got 1 player, 2 players in range.
Ickish bottom is stunned. Oh. Alex.
Oh.
Oh, what's happening? You said oop.
Oh.
Oh.
Popo has injured himself.
Popo is injured. Another injury on Popo. No long-term effect. That's now 3 of the Underworld out, as opposed to 3 of the Chaos. Never mind. we're even Stevens.
The issue Alex has got now is that even if Aaramus scores now, getting 2 touchdowns in 3 turns is almost impossible for the Chaos.
Yeah. So he can either try and go for a touchdown or just ignore the ball and punch.
I feel like
he has to dodge.
Best strategy at this stage. He has to
dodge and blitz with Ferocious Francis, which he just tried to do and failed. Wait, he didn't blitz? He hasn't blitzed with Ferocious Francis.
He did with him.
Did he? I didn't see the.
Late.
Oh, there it is.
I thought that as well.
Well,
but even with the reroll,
nope.
I mean that's his life. So Aaramus can even score quickly here, really, if he wants. Because
he can delay. Yeah, I think he might as well. He
doesn't even need to delay because the Chaos are just not going to be able to score 2 touchdowns.
This is now the Rats are just turning around to punch the Chaos in the arse. Oh, it's disgusting. Rats shouldn't punch Chaos.
Depending on who he's got around. Yeah, I was going to say, he might give the ball to somebody who he wants to level up, like Vegeta, yes.
Because Vegeta, yes, now only needs, what, 4 more?
Yeah, if he gets his touchdown, he'll only need a single SVP.
He might, yeah, it fails the loner, so this troll's going down. But he's fine. 9 armor's pretty good. Not to 14.
Tell that to the dwarves last week.
We don't talk about that. I mean, I didn't actually watch the dwarf game.
How rude. You should be advocating all of our games.
I was busy. I had first week of college to go through.
It's not as important as Blood Bowl. Get your priorities sorted.
Foul the troll. Foul the troll. Foul the troll. He's down. Foul the troll. This is probably the last chance you're going to get it. Foul the troll. Kill the troll.
They have a cave troll.
We have a Hulk.
Stone troll.
We have a Hulk.
Considering his options here, I'm not entirely sure he's got many. To be honest, I'm trying to look myself.
I mean, I'd probably
particularly a logical play here.
Probably block that gobbo on the side to do some damage. Maybe block Squibbeg and try and get him down, then run over.
Yeah, I think he's deciding what to do. Yeah, he might.
Oh.
He might be going for the foul on the troll here. He might be getting your wish.
I mean, it was Bazu who said it.
Bazu might be getting his wish. Maybe not.
But I would like to see a foul troll. That'd be fun.
Here we go.
Going for the foul. Bring down the hoof.
Oh!
Success. Miss next game.
He's punishing the Underworld.
He regenerated though, so he's back.
The joy of regen.
Doesn't get sent off. You get sent off on a double, don't you?
Yes.
Double on the break or the injury?
Both.
Yeah, so it's like, it doesn't matter. It's both of them. Look at the regen. I know. If the troll, the blitzer...
Is that Jay Bazza saying bug of the regen, despite the fact he claims that regen is a useless skill?
Damned useless. It literally said damned useless ability. Don't think you can claim that anymore.
So, yeah, unfortunately, you don't get SPP for fouls, alas, which is a shame. Well,
this is the second time it's worked.
This has summed up the Chaos season so far.
Pretty much this game. An injured 3. An injured
so many injuries and so many skulls on the Chaos side. They've just not had any luck, which makes me think that it's all going to turn around towards the end of the season.
Yep. Move your troll away.
Start for them.
clicking this fast forward button as much as I can. Okay. Gobbo's on the line. I mean, I don't think Aaramus is going to be particularly happy with this win, though. Like, he'll be happy he's won, but not with how the game went, considering his players that got injured and they're missing their next game. Like, that is bad.
I think, whilst I agree with you, I think he'll also be fairly happy that it wasn't worse.
That's another thing for the Rodents. And the Beastman caught it on the line.
Indeed.
But he could try and get a touchdown if he really wants to.
Yeah, it's possible, actually.
Could Ara throw a gobbo and get a touchdown?
Yeah, one
and go
touchdown
3-0?
Possible. Could be. Yeah, if he can steal the ball, he can definitely do that.
Well, for Vegeta, yes. I think he wants the blood.
I think he wants to clear a path. What Alex is really suffering from right now, because he had such an unfortunate first couple of games, is just lack of skills.
Yes.
Chaos suffer early season because they have no block or any sort of survivable skills.
Mm.
And we're now 3 games in, and he's only got 1 level up as far as I can tell, which is a single beastman. He's got a couple of players getting close, but he needs to gain SPP any way he can.
Push the goblins, let them know that you're here to kill them until they go onto the floor. That was my cover. I hope you appreciate it. I don't know what the actual song is, but that was my cover.
So he needs to remember to move this beastman up before he makes any more blocks.
Yes.
If he gets another dub skull,
which would not be surprising.
The rate is gone, to be honest. No, not at all.
Will we get the old adage of 2-1? The old Blood Bowl score.
I'd be happy with that.
I would be happy with a 2-1.
Considering how it's gone. Just to get the SPP. As many touchdowns as you can get. That's what I go for anyway. He's also got torn snout on the right-hand side.
He's going to have to make one go for it as well. Regardless, if he does it this turn or next turn, he'll have to do at least one go for it.
He needs to figure out how to mark that thrower at the back. That's the threat currently. And the troll. The troll is also a threat. More dodge coming into play.
I love dodge. It's so useful. Well, there's nothing you can do against that.
It's about time, I think.
See that pop up over your head and you know you're going to have a bad day. I assume the players can see the dice above their head. Like, they cast a shadow, they're everything. They must be, right?
That'd be quite horrifying, I think.
Giant dice appear above them.
Rugby tackle somebody and some giant dice appear above your head. Put me off.
I definitely moved Torn Snout up to the troll.
Yeah, but alas he didn't.
No. He's marking the gobbo instead.
I mean, this troll does have really stupid, but he is within blitzing range.
And Aaramus does have a reroll for both his last turns. Oh. And there we go, but stuff hasn't happened yet.
Well, he's put a player next to the troll, so now really stupid is less of an issue. And it's whether he blitzes with the troll or whether he's going to blitz with the Skaven Thrower. I think he'll blitz with the Skaven Thrower. Oh, he's moved this troll. Oh, he's going for a marking game by the looks of it. Or he's going to blitz out Vegeta Yes. There we go.
Vegeta Yes just needs the 1 SPP, so it makes sense. 1 SPP, this is an injury, he's going to get a level 3. It's a push. He rerolls it into a down. But not an injury.
Well, that does remove the scoring threat from the Chaos.
It does.
Physically impossible, I believe.
Yep, the Chaos Warrior can't make it. The Beastman could make it, I think. Nope, Beastman can't make it. It's not impossible for him to score. So,
Unless he can get some chain pushes, which is possible. You could chain push it, but
Aaramus could score in his last turn.
But instead, he's going to injure his own players.
Yeah, Chosen Mackenzie's going to fall over and get a badly hurt. So you know.
An 11 into 11? Yeah, not much you can do with that. Aaramus cries, "Can my goblins please stop hurting themselves?"
So little green's going to pick up the ball, run up to Squidgebeb, try and throw it to Squidgebeb, and then Squidgebeb can run it in for a touchdown. So I definitely go and mark Squidbeg with your Fairy Slayer. I think I'm saying that right.
Nah, the decision here, if you want to stop it, I think he'd be more interested in going for the injury.
Little green, yeah. Well, that's probably not going to happen now. Oh, where's this going to go? Oh!
It's a shame he did that with a...
Little green is injured.
Well, that's the thing that happened.
And then the Beastman picked it up. Still impossible to score, unfortunately.
Yeah, if he was looking to stop the touchdown, he needed to blitz Squigbeb.
Squigbeb, yes.
Because Squigbeb needs 2 go for it to score, so if you push him backwards a square, he physically can't reach it.
Yes.
But
GTS
holding the ball is equally...
Is going to get punched.
Lives.
It's fine. Unfortunately. Let's just hope he doesn't get MVP.
Now, you can knock down this troll if he commits all his players to it. But
yeah, if he runs all his Chaos Warriors up, troll is going to die. Yep.
Which is what he's going to do.
They're all moving up into a position. And he could foul them as well to add insult to injury.
Oh, the much-loved turn 16 foul.
It's the best time to foul. It is the best time to foul.
Well, the troll's certainly going over. That stops any throne goblin nonsense, but no injury.
No, and he can't really foul him either. Because Taunt's a bit too far away. Without doing some weird dodge.
Yeah.
How badly do you want that foul, Alex?
Enough, apparently.
Yeah, badly.
The injury of a second time.
Bring down the hoof!
No.
No, a fail.
Survive.
And then this Beastman's just going to roll up to the middle of the pitch and be like, I live here now! Why? I don't know, because there's 4 Gobbos ready to pounce on him. So 2 Gobbos and 2 Skaven.
Now I want Aaramus to get a 3rd touchdown here, just to prove that it's possible.
I don't.
And I think he will go for it.
I mean, honestly, I wasn't surprised.
I think 3-0 is a bit flattering.
I already got 3-0, so thanks. And he heard to go for it, so he'll reroll that. So he's got no rerolls left for the rest of the turn. That's not going to do anything for you.
No, so scoring is probably out of the question unless he can get a surf, which I don't think is possible.
Or some very crazy dodge play.
It's getting the ball off the
What's he doing? Why is he just doing all these random ass rolls? Does he realise it's the last turn?
I think he might have forgotten and he's trying to get his players safe.
Yeah. It's fine. You don't have to worry. It's the last turn.
And there we go.
And that's GG.